Number 8. The Baghdad Battery. Imagine finding a clay jar buried in ancient Iraq that somehow makes electricity. That's the Baghdad Battery. It's 2,000 years old, made of a ceramic pot, a copper cylinder, and an iron rod. Add some vinegar or grape juice, you've got volts. Not enough to power a city, but maybe enough to electroplate jewelry, or shock your enemies, or confuse modern archaeologists. That's exactly what it's been doing for decades. Some scientists think it was a primitive battery, others say it's a coincidence. But why would a culture that didn't even know about electricity stuff iron and copper into a jar with acid? What were they powering? A tiny flashlight? A secret torture device? Nobody knows. It's just there, sitting quietly in a museum, smirking like, I know what I was for, but you never will. Proof that ancient people might have been messing with electricity way before Benjamin Franklin flew his fancy kite.
Number 7. The Antikythera Mechanism. In 1901, divers exploring a Roman shipwreck off the coast of Greece pulled up a lump of bronze. Boring, right? Turns out it's a 2,000-year-old mechanical computer, the Antikythera Mechanism, and it's ridiculous. This thing could predict solar eclipses, track planetary movements, even calculate Olympic game schedules, all using precise interlocking gears, centuries before anything remotely like this should have existed. We're talking ancient Greeks building analog computers when the rest of the world was still poking things with sticks. Scientists scanned it, modeled it, 3D printed it, and still don't fully understand how it works, or who built it, or why nothing else like it ever showed up. It's like stumbling on a Rolex in a caveman's cave and thinking, did he build this? Or just wear it for fun? The Antikythera Mechanism breaks every rule about when science was supposed to start being smart.
Number 6. Roman concrete. Modern concrete cracks if you look at it wrong. Roman concrete still going strong after 2 millennia. Ancient docks, aqueducts, even seawalls are still standing, solid, waterproof, and smug. And the kicker? Scientists still can't perfectly replicate it. Turns out the Romans mixed volcanic ash with seawater and lime, creating a material that actually gets stronger over time, like wine, or petty grudge. It even healed its own cracks when exposed to water. Self-repairing concrete in 200 BCE. Meanwhile, your new sidewalk can't survive a winter. What's worse? The Romans didn't bother writing down the full recipe. We've pieced it together through guesswork and chemical analysis, but it's not exact. Either they didn't realize how genius it was, or they were gatekeeping harder than an Italian grandmother's tomato sauce. Either way, Roman concrete is the immortal mystery that laughs in the face of modern engineering.
Number 5. The Iron Pillar of Delhi. Iron rusts. That's just science. Except for one very stubborn column in India. The Iron Pillar of Delhi is over 1,600 years old, exposed to rain, heat, pollution, and somehow it refuses to rust. It's 7 meters tall and made almost entirely of pure iron, but modern metallurgists can't figure out how it's still standing clean and uncorroded. Some say it's the phosphorus content. Others think it's a protective film formed by oxidation. But really, it's just making us all look bad. Your garden tools rust in a week. This thing's been outside for centuries and still looks showroom ready. It's not just a curiosity, it's an insult to modern metallurgy. We still don't fully understand how ancient blacksmiths pulled it off. No high-tech ovens, no chemical coatings, just old-school know-how, and maybe a pinch of sorcery. Or divine rust protection. Who's to say?
Number 4. The Ulfberht Viking Swords. The Vikings weren't just about pillaging. Apparently, they were secret metallurgists too. The Ulfberht Swords, made between the 800s and 1000s, are so advanced they shouldn't exist. These blades are stronger, purer, and more flexible than anything else from the era. The metal, nearly free of impurities, closer to modern steel than anything medieval. The problem? Europe didn't even have the technology to smelt steel that clean until centuries later. How did Viking blacksmiths pull this off without modern furnaces? Some believe they imported steel from the Middle East, others say they stumbled on a lost technique and then promptly lost it again. Today, only a few authentic Ulfberht swords have ever been found. Each one is a technological anomaly, like finding a Tesla in a Viking longbow. These swords are history's sharpest mystery, literally.
Number 3. The Voynich Manuscript.
If you think your handwriting is hard to read, meet the Voynich Manuscript. It's a 240-page book written in an unknown language
language that no one, not even AI, can translate. Discovered in the early 1900s, it's filled with bizarre illustrations. Plants that don't exist, naked ladies in tubs, astrological charts, and diagrams that look like alien IKEA manuals. Cryptographers, linguists, and codebreakers have spent decades trying to crack it. No luck. Some think it's a hoax. Others think it's written in a lost language. One guy thought it was a medieval herbal guide. Another thought it was an encrypted feminist spellbook. Honestly, it might just be ancient nonsense. Or it's the most important document we'll never understand. Until someone figures it out, the Voynich Manuscript will keep trolling humanity from behind its weird drawings and gibberish text like, "Good luck, nerds."
Number 2, the stone spheres of Costa Rica. They're round.
Too round. In Costa Rica, scattered across fields, jungles, and building sites, lie over 300 perfectly shaped stone spheres. Some are the size of baseballs, others weigh up to 15 tons. All of them mysteriously smooth and geometric, and no one knows who made them or why. They were discovered in the 1930s when a banana plantation bulldozed through the jungle and found a bunch of bowling balls from the Twilight Zone. No inscriptions, no tool marks, just giant marbles dotting the landscape like ancient crop circles. Theories? Oh, we've got them. Alien landing markers, astronomical calculators, ancient art projects, or just decorations? Problem is, we don't even know which civilization built them. Some were moved, some destroyed, and some are still sitting quietly in the forest like, "Don't mind us, we're just older than your entire country." Perfect geometry, no explanation, just another ancient flex we still can't explain.
Number 1, the Great Pyramid of Giza.
Let's be real, the Great Pyramid is the Beyoncé of ancient mysteries. Built over 4,500 years ago, made of 2.3 million limestone blocks, some weighing up to 80 tons. Perfectly aligned with the cardinal directions, with a base accurate to within a few centimeters. And they built it without cranes, lasers, or even iron tools. Just ropes, ramps, and an obscene amount of manpower. Even today, with all our tech, we'd struggle to build it. Moving those blocks across desert sand should have been impossible. Cutting granite with copper tools? Sure, in theory, but nobody can recreate the process exactly. Some people say aliens, others say we lost ancient knowledge. Whatever the answer, the Great Pyramid stands as a monument to something we still don't understand. It's the ultimate, how did they do that? And until we figure it out, it's staying smug and mysterious, towering over our modern attempts like, "Nice skyscraper, now try building me." Alright, that's enough for now. If you like this and want to hear more, don't forget to subscribe. I'll be back soon. Real soon.